Om. सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम श्री गणेशाय नमः। ओम श्री सरस्वत्यै नमः। ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं। पठामि संस्कृतं नित्यं वदामि संस्कृतं सदा ध्यायामि संस्कृतं सम्यक् वन्दे संस्कृतमातरम्। हरि ओम। Let us start with a shloka. Somehow the English translation is already coming. Doesn't matter. We will see the shloka. I'll chant, please repeat. Ashtadasha Purananam Saram Vyasena Kirtitam Paropakarah Punyaya Papaya Parapīdanam. Together. Ashtadasha Purananam Saram Vyasena Kirtitam Paropakarah Punyaya Papaya Parapīdanam. Very simple shloka, very simple meaning, but very profound. What is it saying? Ashtadasha, 18, Purananam, of the Puranas, Shashti Bahuvachan, of 18 Puranas, Saram, the essence, the main meaning, the purport of the 18 Puranas, Vyasena Kirtitam, is glorified by Bhagavan Vedavyasa. Bhagavan Shri Vedavyasa, we understand as the one who has compiled 17 Puranas and wrote 18th Purana. So we say Mahapuranas are there, no? We say Bhagavan Vedavyasa is the one who compiled all the 17 and himself wrote one more, which is called Bhagavata Purana. So he say, the shloka here is saying that the essence of all the 18 Puranas, Vyasena Kirtitam, is glorified by Vedavyasa. And what is that essence? What is the main point? What is the main thing that the Puranas want to tell? Paropakaraha Punyaya. Para, other person. Upakaraha, helping. Paropakaraha, helping other person, leads to punya, leads to merits. Parapīdanam papaya. Para, other person. Pīdanam means troubling other person, hurting other person. That leads to papa, demerit. Simple logic. But somehow we miss what is very simple in life. And what is it? Here it is said, if you do good, you will get good results. And what is that doing good? Help other people. And if you trouble other people, you will get bad results, you will get papa. Let us see the meaning. Ashtadasha Purananam Saram. The essence of 18 Puranas, Vyasena Kirtitam, is glorified by Sri Vedavyasa. What is that? Paropakaraha Punyaya. Helping others leads to merit, leads to good results. That punya only comes to us as sukha. And Parapeedanam papaya. Torturing others, troubling others leads to demerit. Okay? So if you see the stories of Puranas, this is what we see. Devatas and Asuras, how are they divided? Those who help others are called as Devatas, and those who trouble others are called as Asuras. Now within Devatas there will be somebody who will start troubling others, which will lead to Papa, and therefore they will be cursed. From the Asuras also there will be somebody who start helping others. Those will become Bhaktas, those will become devotees, etc. This is what we see in all the Puranas. Okay, so Ashtadasha Puranam, the essence of 18 Puranas is glorified by Sri Veda Vyasa. Benevolence, helping others leads to merit, and torturing others leads to demerit. Okay, beautiful shloka, simple shloka, giving the essential meaning. Let us read the shloka again and then we will go forward. Ashtadasha Purananam Saram Vyasena Kirtitam Paropakaraf Punyaya Papaya Parapeedanam. Okay, meaning is clear, simple. All right, chalo. Let us go to our topic. So in the last session, we were seeing the second Sandhi rule of Ach Sandhi, which is called as Yana Sandhi. And what is the rule? I will say, please repeat. Iko Yanachi. Iko Yanachi. Iko Yanachi. What is this? This Sandhi rule is Ach Sandhi rule, applicable for both inside the word and outside, therefore Ubhaya Sandhi. Nitya Sandhi, it is a compulsory must Sandhi, there is no option, and it is Adesha Sandhi. Adesha means what? One letter is coming and replacing another. The previous one was Ekadesha Sandhi. One letter was coming and replacing both. Correct? Now, what is this Iko Yanachi? We saw the Vritti also. Ikasthane Yan Syat Achi Samhitayam Vishaye. Ikasthane, in place of ik, yan syat, there will be yan when achi samhitayam vishaye, when that ik is followed by ach, any swara. So putting it in formula, if ik is followed by any swara, then in place of ik, yan will be there. But we have already seen one rule previously. If in place of ik, not in place of, if after ik only comes, savarna ik comes. If after e comes, after u comes, what happens? Dirgha happens. So removing that, we write here asavarna ach. This is for our understanding. This is not what the sutra is telling. Sutra is telling any swara. Because in the order, Iko Yanachi will come first and then he will say akasavarne dirgha. Exception will come later. Alright. So if ik is followed by asavarna ach, then that ik changes to yan and asavarna ach remains same. Right? What is ik? I, u, r, l plus any other swara other than that. Then that I, u, r, l will be changed to yava, r, l. Is this also clear? Is this also clear? Right. Again, when followed by any other swara, I or u will change. Now, ik will change to yan, but which one will change to which one? I or e will change to ya. U or u will change to va. R or r will change to ra. And l will change to la. How did you decide this? Another sutra where Panini says, Sthanayantara tamaha. According to sthana you decide. Okay, doesn't matter, don't worry about that. For now it is simple. Vowel is replaced by semi-vowel. That is what is happening in this Yana Sandhi. We saw examples also. Prati plus ekam pratyekam. Nadi plus atra nadyatra. Iti plus asti ityasti. Asti plus eva astyeva. Manu plus antaram manvantaram. Vadhu plus agamanam vadhvagamanam. Pitru plus ichha pitrichha. Ghasl plus adeshaha ghasladeshaha. Ghasladeshaha. This much we have seen. Some exercise was given in the last session. Let us now try to solve it. Okay? Okay, ready? If you have already solved, just check whether you have followed the correct steps and whether you have got the correct answer. First one, yadi plus api. Initially, I am going to do it slowly. Yad, I plus api. Okay, yadi, the plus I, yadi. Now, where the sandhi is happening? I plus a. This is where the sandhi is happening. Why? Two swaras are coming in front of each other. First one is ik, next one is asavarna ach. Asavarna ach, any other swara. It's a different swara. Right? Then what should happen? I should change to ya. A remains as it is. So, yad, yapi. This only is written like this. Dya is written like this. Yadyapi. So the answer for this is yadyapi. Yadyapi. Correct? Have you got it correctly? Yadyapi. Now, madhu plus arihi. Again, here what we will do? Madh u plus arihi. Where is the sandhi happening? U plus a. U is part of ik, followed by other swara, not savarna, asavarna swara. So then U will change to va plus a. Madhwarihi. Madhwarihi. Did you get this? Madhwarihi. Very good. Next one. Sadhu plus idam. Sadhu plus idam. Shall I write directly? What is happening? Sadh u plus I. U changes to va. Va plus I, vi. Sadvidam. Okay. Let me write here. Sadvidam. Pitru plus amshaha. R followed by a. That anuswara, let it be there. First it is a, then anuswara is there. So, r followed by a. R will change to ra. R followed by a, ra. And then anuswara as it is. Pitramshaha. 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 L plus akritihi. L will change to L. L plus a. Lakritihi. Lakritihi. Vadhu. U plus a. U will change to v plus a. Va. Vadhvasanam. 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 Right? Smarami aham. Smaramyaham. E will change to ya. Smaramyaham. Correct? This is a very famous example. Why? Because in Siddhanta Kaumudi, I told you, Siddhanta Kaumudi is a Bhattoji Dikshita's composition on, it's like a analysis of Ashtadhyayi. Okay. So, while explaining each sutra, he takes an example. This is the example that he takes for eco-energy. Sudhi plus upasya. Dha plus I. Dirgha I followed by followed by U. So that I changes to ya. And the answer is Sudhyupasya. Sudhyupasyah. Sudhyupasyah. Now what we are doing? We are going to break the sandhi. Break the sandhi. Sandhi vichcheda. Not joining but splitting. Ityapi. Now you see here, in the previous sutra, the result was dirgha. Akasavarni dirgha. So we identified dirgha and we understood where we are going to split. Now here, what is the indication? What is the result? The result is yavarala. So where yavarala is coming, there we should check if there is a possibility of sandhi and therefore can we separate it. Ityapi. Ya is the place where we have to split. So let us put it like that. It. The moment you write like this, how your work is done. Ityapi only I have written like this. Now E has come from what? Ya can come from E. So then you can separate it. Iti plus api. Yeah? Iti plus api, ityapi. Now, next one. Ityacharanti. There is ya also, there is ra also. Okay? But we already know acharanti word. It is not to be split further. Therefore, this ya is where we have to split. Therefore, it is iti plus acharanti. Iti plus acharanti. Iti plus acharanti. Now what? Bhavatvadhuna. Two vakaras are there. Here also, here also. Which one? The second one is where the sandhi is happening. How do you know? We have heard the words. Right? So, va has come from u. Va comes from u. Correct? So, how do you separate bhavatu plus adhuna? Bhavatu plus adhuna. Please see if you have written it correctly. Why? Because generally we know bhavati. We know bhavati. Now remember, if it was bhavati, then the answer would have been bhavatyadhuna. It would have been ya. Why? Bhavatyadhuna will become bhavati adhuna. Bhavati, lat lakara pratham purusha ekvachan. Bhavati is. Bhavatu, lot lakara pratham purusha ekvachan. May there be. Bhavatu, may there be. Since it is va here, you have to understand that it has come from u. Are you getting the point? Therefore, bhavatvadhuna. If it is e, then there will be ya. E changes to ya. U changes to va. What is there written here? Va is written, which means it has come from u. If it was e, if it was ya, then you can say bhavati adhuna. That's fine. Bhavati plus adhuna, bhavatyadhuna. But bhavatu plus adhuna, bhavatvadhuna. Va. See here, va is there. Here, ya is there. Ya is coming from e. E is changing to ya. What is va coming from? U. And therefore, bhavatu adhuna. Adhuna bhavatu. Now, may there be like this. May it be like this. Bhavatu adhuna. Nasti eva. Nasti eva. Nasti. Why? Ya is there. Ya has come from E. Nasti eva. Now, nasti Is there any further Sandhi possible? Yes. Which one? The previous one. Na asti nasti. Which one? Akassavarne dirgha. And then between asti and eva, asti eva. Ikoyanachi. Jananyaha. Jananyaha. Janani aha. Mother spoke. E changing to ya. Janani, mother. Aha, spoke. Pratyavadat. Pratyavadat. Ya is there. Not this va is not getting split. This ya is getting split. Prati avadat. Prati plus avadat. Last one. Ityatra. Ityatra, very simple. Iti plus atra. Got the answers? Got the answers? Okay. Learning? Good. Chalo. So, coming back to the answers, let us see. Yadyapi, meaning yadyapi, even though. Even though. Madhu Arihi, the enemy of Madhu. Vishnu Bhagwan, Madhu Kaitaba, no? Madhwarihi. Sadvidam, this is very good. Idam sadhu. Sadhu means very good. Idam, this. Pitru amshaha, pitramsha. Pitramsha means a part of father. Lakritihi, the form of L is called Lakritihi. Vadhu asanam, asanam means seat. Bride's seat, bride vadhu. Smarami aham, aham smarami, I remember. I remember. Sudhi upasyaha, sudhyupasyaha. Sudhihi upasya actually. One who is noble, who is worshipful, upasyaha, worshipful. Ityapi, itiapi, this also, thus also. Iti acharanti, thus they follow, acharanti, follow. Bhavatu adhuna, may it be like that. Now. Nasti eva, indeed there is not. Nasti eva, nasti eva, nasti eva. There is no other alternative than japa. That's what Madhusudan Saraswati, you know. Yeah, I think. Nasti eva, nasti. Janani aha, mother said. Pratyavadat, prati avadat. Prati means towards. Avadat means said. Means he replied. Pratyavadat, replied. Ityatra, iti atra. Thus here. Okay. If you can even understand where there are two words which are written together and where the sandhi is happening within the word. See if you can understand. Yadi, api, two independent words. Madhu, arihi, not two independent words. Why? Because madhu is pratipadika. Madhu, we are talking about that madhu, madhuhu. Madhu and kaitaba we are talking about. So here madhwarihi, the sandhi is happening within the word. See, how do you say whether it is a word or not a word? Earlier you remember we said suptingantam padam. Word is that which ends with sup pratyaya or ting pratyaya. Either vibhakti pratyaya should be there or kriya pada pratyaya should be there. Say for example, bhavatu is a verb. Verb means what? We have added ting pratyaya to the dhatu. So then it is a word. Correct? So we know sup pratyaya, vibhakti pratyaya. We know kriya padas which are along with ting pratyayas. We also have studied avyayas. Hey, yadi, api, these are avyayas. Avyayas are independent words. So when there is sandhi happening here, it is bahis sandhi, outside a word. Means what? Between two words. Whereas Madhwarihi is within the word, Antasandhi. Because Ikoyanachi can be followed both places, but I just want you to focus on how within and outside also is there. Sadhu idam, two separate words. Pitru amshaha, one word. Why? Because Pitru is Pratipadika. There is no Supratyaya added yet. Pita is the word. Pitru is the Pratipadika, is the base. Rama is the base. Ramaha is the word. Are you understanding the difference? Are you understanding? Pitru, L, Vadhu. In Prathama Ekvachan, Vadhu will become Vadhuhu. Is there Visarga here? No. Is there Visarga here? No. Which means it is not a word yet. It is a Pratipadika. And therefore, this Sandhi is not happening between two words. But Yadi is independent word. You can take it out somewhere and use it. Api, independent word. You can use it somewhere else. But Madhu is not independent word. Pitru is not independent word. L is not independent word. So here what is happening? Same Sandhi is happening, but it is happening inside a word. Pitramshaha. Now it is a word. Pitru is not a word, but Pitramshaha is the word. Visarga is there means Pratyaya is there. Pratyaya is added. Can you see this? Same way Vadhu Asanam, Vadhvasanam. But Smarami, independent word. Why? Smarami is a verb. Verb means Ting Pratyaya is added. And Aham. Aham is also word. How? How do you know? Asmat Sarvanam Pratama Ekvachan Aham. Supratyaya is added. So Smaramyaham between two words. Sudhyupasyaha within the word. Sudhihi would have been Sudhyupasya within. Ityapi separate words. Iti is separate. Api is separate. Iti is separate. Acharanti is separate. Bhavatu is separate. Aduna, Nasti, Eva, Janani, Aha. All these are separate words. But Prati Avadat, it is also outside only actually. Iti atra also outside. Everything is outside. But Madhuarihi, Pitramshaha, L Akritihi, Vadhu Asanam, Sudhi Upasyaha, these are inside the word. The Sandhi is happening inside the word. Is it clear now? Clear now? Alright. Chalo. So far we have seen two Sandhis. One is Akas Savarne Dirghaha and second is Ikoyanachi. Ikoyanachi. Okay. Now, if you see, for E, U, R and L, we have seen all the rules that are required. Why? Because if it is followed by Savarna, okay, let me put it like this. If followed by Savarna, Savarna means same swara, answer is Dirgha. Correct? If it is followed by Asavarna, then it changes to Yana. Please note, here I have put equal to sign. Here I have put change sign. Why? Because in equal to both E and its Savarna together, both of them are becoming Dirgha. In place of both, one Dirgha is coming. But here, only in place of Ik, Yan is coming. I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. So, if there is E, U, R, L, and if it is followed by any swara, we have seen what happens. Have we seen what happens? Alright. For a, what is it that we have seen? What is it that we have seen for a? When A is followed by Savarna, we have seen what happens. But if A is followed by Asavarna, we have not seen yet. Those rules are coming. Same way, after A, I, U, R, L, there are four more swaras remaining. Correct? A, I, U, R, L, A, O, I, O. These swaras are remaining. So what happens when A, O, I, O is followed by swaras, other swaras, what happens? So now we are going to see this sutra. For A, O, I, O, what happens? And then we will see when A is followed by Asavarna, what will happen. Is that fine? This is just I am making you realize how much we have completed and how much we have to do in Sandhi. We have seen two sutras. In those two sutras, what has happened? E-U-R-L topic is over. Means what? E-U-R-L followed by something, topic is over. Topic is over. If it is followed by same swara, dirgha. If it is followed by any other swara, it will change to yana. That's it. Akasavarne dirgha, iko yanachi. Two things we have studied. Now, we will see what happens when A, O, I, O is followed by any swara. So, the Sandhi is called Yantavanta Adesha Sandhi. Yantavanta Adesha Sandhi. What is this Yantavanta? Ya anta, va anta. That which ends with ya and va. Adesha. Adesha is happening. What is the Sandhi Sutra? Interesting Sandhi Sutra is there. Echoya Vayavaha. Please repeat. Echoya Vayavaha. Please repeat again. Echoya Vayavaha. You can write it later. You will have enough time. Don't worry about writing. Repeat now. Echoya Vayavaha. Echoya Vayavaha. Echoya Vayavaha. Now, what is this? This is Ach Sandhi, Swara Sandhi. Ubhaya, Ubhaya means inside also, outside also. Nitya, compulsory. Adesha, one thing replacing another. This is exactly like Yana Sandhi, the previous one that we saw. Yana Sandhi was also Ach Sandhi, Ubhaya, Nitya and Adesha. Same thing is happening here. Now, what is it? Let us see the... First, let us understand what is the sutra telling. Echoya Vayavaha. I am going to separate them out. Echaha. Aya. Sorry. Ava. Aya. Avaha. What have I done? Nothing. I have just separately written Echoya Vayavaha. Aya Vayavaha. What is this Aya Vayavaha? Aya, Ava, Aya, Avaha. Aya, Ava, Aya, Avaha. That's it. Veji, but not clear. Arey wait, na explanation is there. What is the explanation? Please see. Echah kramat. Please repeat. Echah kramat. Aya, Ava, Aya, Ava. Ete syuhu. Achi. Echah kramat. Aya, Ava, Aya, Ava, Ete syuhu, Achi. What is the sutra telling? Echaha. Echaha, Ech. Shashti vibhakti. H, Shashti Vibhakti. Shashti Vibhakti indicates what? Sthani, where the Adesha is happening. Adesha means what? We said in place of something, something else is coming. In which place something is coming, that is indicated by Shashti Vibhakti. H. Achi. Achi pare. When followed by ach. Ach is what? Swara, any swara. Any swara. If H is followed by ach, then what will happen? Aya, ava, aya, ava, kramat syuhu. Kramat means in order, respectively. This is what will happen. What is this? What is this? H means what? A, O, I, O. Correct? So, if A, O, I, O is followed by any swara, means savarna, asavarna, doesn't matter. Any swara. A, I, U, A, I, O, O, Maha. A, I, U, R, R, L, A, I, O, O. Any swara. If it follows, then what will happen? Kramat. A will change to Aya. O will change to Ava. I will change to Aya. And O will change to Ava. This is what will happen. Actually, this Sandhi is very similar to Ikoyanachi. In Ikoyanachi also what was said? Ik, I, U, R, L, followed by any swara. Now because of Akasavarna Dirgha, we made it into any other swara. But the sutra was telling that if ik, I, U, R, L, followed by any swara, then that will be replaced by ya, va, ra, la. Remember, I was replaced by ya, U was replaced by va, R was replaced by ra, L was replaced by la. Now what is happening? A, O, I, O, followed by any swara. A is changing to I, O is changing to Av, I is changing to I, O is changing to Av. That's it. Aya, Ava, Aya, Ava. This is what is happening. Is this clear? Is this clear? Take your time, understand. There is no hurry. H in place of H or for H, kramat in order. Aya, Ava, Aya, Ava, Ete, Syuhu. These will be there when Achi, when followed by any swara. Right? So, let us put it in the formula. What is the formula? H followed by Ach. Then that H will change to Aya, Ava, Aya, Ava, and Ach will remain same. Why? Adesha Sandhi. Is it correct? Is it okay? Further explaining, A, O, I, O plus any swara, that A, O, I, O will respectively change to Aya, Ava, Aya, Ava. Clear? Again explaining further, A will change to Aya, O will change to Ava, I will change to Aya, O will change to Ava. Okay? Okay? Followed by any swara. Any swara. What will happen to that swara? That swara will remain as it is. Examples. Let us see. Let us see. Ne plus anam. Ne plus anam. A. Na. A plus a. A and A. This is where Sandhi is happening. A is part of H, followed by any swara. What will happen? A will change to Aya. Correct? And Anam will remain same. So, Nayanam. Nayanam. Nayanam means what? I. Why is I called as Nayanam? Ne, it leads an movement. It helps me in moving forward. Nayanam. Nayanam. Similarly here, Po anaha pavanaha pa plus O plus anaha. Where is Sandhi happening? O and A. What is happening here? O will change to Ava. So, Pa, Va, A, Naha. Pavanaha. Pavanaha means wind. Again, wind is what? That which moves. Anadhatu is in movement. And Po is in the meaning of that which purifies, that which moves and purifies. That is called as wind. See how the words are formed in Sanskrit. Why wind is called as pavana? Because it purifies by movement. And therefore, when we come home after long vacation and you open the door and it is so smelly, isn't it? What do we say? We say open all the windows and doors. What will happen? The smell will go. How? Wind, movement. The wind is that which moves and cleans everything. Okay? Okay? Next example. Nai plus akaha. Again here what is happening? I plus a. I changes to aya. Plus akaha. Nayakaha. Nayanam, nayakaha. Can you see the difference? In Nayanam, aya. In Nayakaha, aya. Aya, a. Aya, I. Nai plus akaha, Nayakaha, the leader. That which takes you. Leader, ni dhatu. Same, pavana pavakaha. Pavakaha means pau akaha. Au plus a. Au changes to ava and akaha is same. Pavakaha. What is pavakaha? Pavakaha is fire. You see, the word pavana and pavakaha, both pavana and pavakaha, both are coming from same root. What is the root? The root is that which purifies. Pavaka, fire also purifies. Isn't it? That's why you put gold in the fire. Why? Because all the impurities go away and it starts to shine. It starts to shine means what? It regains its purity. Impurity is removed. Pavakaha. Okay, some more examples. Now these 4 examples that we saw first are within the word. Ne, nai, po, pau, these are not the words. Nayanam, nayakaha, pavanaha, pavakaha, these are the words. I hope you are getting. Now what? Now suppose it is outside the word. Phale, in the, sorry. Phale, in the result. Ichha, desire. What is this phale? Phale is saptami ekvachan of phalam. Phalam is fruit, result. Phale, in the result. Ichha, desire. What is happening now? Phale, a followed by e. A will change to aya and e will be there. Phalaya, e, phalayichha, phalayichha. phale ichha, phala ichha. Phale ichha, phala ichha. Guru sambodhana pratama. Hey Guru, oh my Guru, Adisha, please instruct me. Now what? O plus A. O changes to Ava. So Gurava A. Guravadisha. Can you see that? Can you see what is happening? How the Sandhi is applied? Same way. Tasyai. Tat sarvanama strilinga chaturthi ekvachan. Tasyai, for her, idam is this. Tasyai idam. I plus E. I, what will happen to I? I will change to Aya. So, tasyaya idam. Wrong. Tasya idam. Not yedam. Tasya idam. This should be E. E is there, no? E is there. Tasya idam. Not yedam. Tasya idam. Same here. Arre, one more mistake. Balakau agatau. Balakau, 2 children. Agatau have come. So, au changes to av. Balakav agatau. Okay. The working of this Sandhi is exactly like Ikoyanachi. Only thing is what is replaced by what. That is the only difference. What is replaced by what? That is the only difference. Okay. Let us see the next one. Let us see this, and then there are no examples, no, for this. All right. One more thing you please note. What happened in Ikoyanachi? In Ikoyanachi, what happened? I, U, R and L. This was changing to Y, V, R and L. Correct? This is what was happening in Ikoyanachi. Now in Hoya Vayava, what is happening? A, O, I and Au. What is it changing to? It is changing to I, Au, I and Av. I, Av, I, Av. Note here, A and I is changing to ya, but A and I is different. O and Au is changing to V, again A and I is different. So, if in the world, when we are doing Sandhi Vichcheda, ya or V comes, what are the possibilities that there is a Sandhi? What are the possibilities? Ya can come from E or A or I. See, here also ya can come, Aya can come, Aya can come. So how do you know it has come from what? See what is there before ya. See what is there before ya. If it is directly a consonant, means it has come from E. If there is a before, then it has come from A. Why? Aya has come from A. If there is a dirgha A, then it has come from I. So first what we have to do, we have to find out where is the possibility of Sandhi. Once we find that, then we see that if it is here, then there are three possibilities. Let us see what is before it. Same way for Va. What are the three possibilities for Va? U also is possible, O also is possible, and Au also is possible. How do we know which one is it? If it is preceded by directly a consonant, means U. If it is preceded by A, then O. If it is preceded by A, then Au. Why? Ava, Ava. Va, Ava, Ava. So first identify Yava. First identify Yava. Then you see what is before that Yava. Direct consonant is there, A is there, or A is there. Then see whether E, A, I or U, O, Au, is it applicable or not applicable. Once we do this, we will know whether the Sandhi is happening there or not. I told you earlier also, every single place where there is Ya and Va doesn't mean there will be Sandhi there. Some words are only made up of Ya and Va. There is no Sandhi. Yadavaha. Now Yadavaha word itself has Ya and Va in it. It is not that Ya has come from some E or anything. No. The word itself has Ya. But when two words are joining, because of that joining, there is a possibility of Ya and Va. We have to see for that possibility. We have to see for that possibility. As we start using, all these rules will become very, very easy. We don't have to break our head for this. Because it is initial and we are learning new, therefore we have to pay attention and find out, etc. Once it becomes part of us, you just read something, you know what Sandhi is happening there. You can make the Sandhi also and you can split the Sandhi also. Both you can do. Alright. So this is what is the next rule? Echoya vayavaha. So now we have seen three rules. Akassavarne dirghaha, ikoyanachi, echoya vayavaha. Now, for this echoya vayavaha, yantavanta desha sandhi, this is not complete yet. Means what? This sandhi is complete, but after this there is something that we need to study. What is it that we need to study? We have to study one exception. Have you understood this? Noted this? Okay. So we have studied Echoya Vayavaha. Now what we are going to do? There is one exception and one extension. What are we going to do? One exception we are going to study and one extension we are going to study. What do you mean with the exception extension? Ideally, every single time there is A, O, I, O, when it is followed by any swara, it should change to I, Ava, I, Ava. Yes, you are right. But there is an exception. What is that exception? We will study in the next session, don't worry. So that is an exception. Means what? Other than exception, everywhere else this rule will apply. And extension means what? After this rule has applied, there is something more which is happening. So after this happens, Phalichha tasya yedam guravadisha balaka vagato. After it happens, there is something which may happen afterwards also. That is called extension. Sandhi rule is Echoya Vayava. There will be one more Sandhi which will be different, exception, and then there is one extension. Is it okay? That we will see in the next session, and then together we will see examples. Because if I do just for this, then the final thing has not yet happened. So we will see exception, extension, and then together we will see all the examples for both. Is that okay? Alright, chalo. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरिः ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरिः ओम। हरि ओम।